difficult run out. Well, I would almost say no run out available, but these kind of words, you know, there's always someone that will prove me wrong saying that.
I can't say I've seen many players from Taiwan with tattoos, Tim. Can you? Most unusual.
Well, I might have never paid that much attention to it, honestly. I will have to trust you on that.
Your focus is on the game. You're the game expert. I'm trying to find any interesting little things I can about the players.
Well, quite the cut on this 6, and like I mentioned, the 8 ball. The 8 ball really doesn't give too much, and now is he going to bank the 7, draw the cue ball 2 rails to the center, and then bank the 8?
Or what about take the 7 off the 8 in the side?
Oh, I'd rather play safe then.
You're too conservative, Tim.
I was the one opting for 2 banks in a row. I mean,
come on, let's live a little. Oh, that's disastrous. But I don't think he's left the 7 on. But he did open up the 8 and the 7.
yeah, nothing easy on the 7 ball, but definitely has a good chance to get behind the 9. And just slightly got there though.
So difficult this, but great hit. But he's left it. That was the problem, wasn't it? But when you're so close to a cushion, it's very, very hard to judge the angle, but he judged it nicely, just the pace was a little bit off. But he's left a chance. 8 ball does pass the 9. So back and forth with the cue ball here, Tim, and he should be okay.
$20,000 MAH powerhouse? Can't believe how cheap.
For the Marboys boy. It must be really good to be surrounded by so many great players. I think they've got about something like 20 or 30 players, Tim.
Well, besides having the Philippines as one of the stronger countries in the world, the Marboys team now. Oh, that 9 ball almost going in, hung up. A nice shape on the 1.
Hit them well, Tim. Cue ball was pretty straight. Looks happy. He's having fun out there. That's the main thing. Whatever you do, have fun, guys, doing what you do.
Now, did get a really nice starter, of course, after the break. And the two plus the 3 ball really nearby. Just slight bit of traveling to do, but overall, this would be a really nice opportunity to get the rhythm going, because you don't really have the very difficult positioning. So it's more about staying in line and, you know, getting that nice punch on the ball, bring the rhythm.
Straightforward drawback. And from here, Tim, I guess it's plain sailing, isn't it?
Yeah, tap the 6 in, slightly forward. Straight on the 8 or a slight angle towards the long rail. Basically anything on the 8 is fine. I mean, don't overdo it. I mean, still try to make your life easy, but didn't really look too easy with him being so overstretched. But in general, like you mentioned, not too much that could go wrong besides, well, not staying still, not being sharp to actually aim.
Yeah, game on now. Straightforward 10 for 2-2. They've got, I don't want to see a one-sided affair. And, you know, more than that, I want to see both players showing the world what they're capable of, you know, and feeling good about themselves, not kind of leaving the arena thinking, oh, I didn't give it my best. I wish I'd have done this. I wish I'd have done that. And well, I'd have wished he hadn't done that. It's a second scratch off the break for Wei. Straight in this time, Tim, into the side pocket. Now then, how did they end up? 2 ball. Oh, a little bit awkward, isn't it? Goes into the left centre, but how does he get there? Straightforward draw. Yeah, can just play the 1 and the 2 into the same pocket or into the left corner.
Yeah, I think I do like both balls in the same side pocket. So one, basically to get rid of the 1 and the 2 and to get the shape on the 3 ball. I think those are most difficult. Whenever you get nicely on the 3 ball, everything is nice in the open. So, well, possibly maybe the shape from the 5 to the 6 could be more difficult. But at least everything is in the open then. You can let the cue ball go.
Snatched that one, Tim. Very quick on the stroke there. Even quicker on the replay.
Yeah, but that's not fair. Well, Ralph first trying to just nick the 2. Get the balls in between. Just like that. I think he's played really well. Look at this. Look at that cue ball. Oh, just... Well, he does still have the hook, I believe so. But for a second I thought it was going to be a jam up safety.
Well, I'm not sure how old Badal is, but he looks about 12. I'm sure he's not. Two ball proving to be an awkward ball for both. I'm not sure if he's got a path through to it now, Tim, either, has he?
It's tough to say. I'm not really sure whether how much he can get. I think it's on.
Yeah, it's on yet. Missed the
Oh.
10 ball. That's okay.
Oh, he did get something on the 3 ball.
Played with a bit of left-hand spin. Nicely done. Well, let's change the 5, Tim, a little bit as well. The 5 to the 6 that you mentioned before. It's made that slightly easier, hasn't it, if he can get on it. Okay, it's distance. Or has he gone too far? Just showing us where he wanted it. Yeah, he's on it.
Oh, sweet draw, but is he gonna get a nice bump?
It's okay, Tim, it's okay. Still can cut this to the top left. Well, he's got the extension on his cue. He's called the extension. He's got the bridge. He's gone for the full house here. That's the 30-year anniversary bridgehead, the gold one. Now, does he play the 10 ball, Tim? And a little bit of safety behind the 9, maybe. No, he doesn't. Very wisely as well. That's a really nice shot. Smart.
Yeah, I would say just to focus on getting the safety instead of trying to play it 2 ways. If you play both shots at the same time, usually you get a little bit of an in-between result as well. I'd rather I'd rather freeze someone to a ball and not have a chance of making the fancy shot, or the other way around. I mean, just risky. Nice safety shot there. Yeah, very important moment as well, that kick shot. Because this rack could be a very important one. This one is to get near the finish line. in the opening set.
Yeah, pool in the Philippines is a way of life, isn't it? Oh, that's a little bit short. It's way short, Tim. Great shot. Now a nervy 10. This is what I call the Dennis Grabe 10. On the hill in the Maldives Open final against Kazakis. He made it and scratched. Not this time though. Snooker players. It's just kind of what you grow up doing, you know, but with these extensions, now for cues, players just kind of reach for the extensions before the bridge.
Yeah, I can understand in some shots it's very difficult to get a certain draw on the ball or long distance or a lot of speed on the ball. But in general, I don't mind the bridge either. I mean, if you want to be the best, you should be trying to be the best in all the departments. So playing the bridge is part of it.
Yeah, good point. You need all the different skills. You need all the tools you can get to give you an advantage at this game. Christina to catch is the one that worries me. She just doesn't like it at all, and she'll have about a metre overhang of cue from a bridge hand, and she can't generate any power. And it just scares me every time I see her play like that.
Yeah, I've seen quite some styles using the bridge, but I mean, everybody handles it differently. I mean, I guess that's part of the game. Would be boring if everybody did the same thing.
Going at this 2 rails. Changed his mind. Oh, great kick, Tim. Great kick. Has he got away with it? I don't think so.
Well, I actually think it did go behind the 7, yeah. He's kicking. What a result there.
Yeah, yes indeed, it did. So, great kick. And they say, Tim, don't they, if you get a good hit on it, you deserve something from it. And it was a great hit off of 1 rail, wasn't an easy one.
Yeah, then again, this safety quite easy to get to. Just wondering, could he maybe have done something else? Oh, missed that 1 ball. I'm very surprised. In general, when that object ball gets so close near the rail, you don't really expect your opponent to miss the ball completely. Has happened though.
No, much bigger ball, isn't it, Tim, when it's near a cushion?
Well, looking to go for 3 fouls in a row. 3 fouls in a row is a loss of rack, so but yeah, safety not strong enough, was still able to spin the ball off the cushion. Oh, look at this. Back and forth. Just the cue ball really just trying to find cover any shot.
So you wait, seeing the funny side of it. Doesn't want to go down this one ball. Well, it's the 9's going to go down now. The 1's going to save another. Or survive another shot, I think. Is he going to play the combo, Tim? Is that the shot here, or is he going to play it into the corner?
Well, I do like to play the combination just to open up the corner for the 5 ball. If you shoot the 1 in the bottom left, that means you will have to play the combination 5-9. And I would say you would try to stay away from it.
That's why you're here, Tim. I didn't even think of that. The 5 ball. Good call. I've actually just been having a look through the list of players playing in the 10 ball, all the big guys that these qualifiers are hoping to play against, and I've only seen one Dutchman, Marco Teutjer. I don't see any Niels Feijen, which I find a little bit strange.
Yeah, well, I mean, I also know that some players, they have not been playing many WPA events, for example. So it's either they did not get the invitation, or there's so many events nowadays on the calendar, just in general for professional pool player. There's so much to choose from, and well, not everybody has unlimited funds either. So yeah.
Just wondered why maybe my fellow commentator didn't fancy his chances in this.
I don't know who you're talking about. Me no speak English.
And I only speak double Dutch, so we're in trouble. Yeah, so back to this one. This is for the first set, Tim. And he looks very, very quick, very, very confident at the moment, doesn't he? And I must say, I'm impressed with John Badal. I really am. Played some great stuff. Survived
World Championship qualifiers. This is a loser round match between Ryan John Badal and Ko Sun Wei. Badal, who has won the first set 4-2 with some great stuff, and just broke off in the second set. Mark White and Tim de Ruyter in the booth. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I thought he settled better. Certainly looks more confident, that young man, in his seat. And it was those 2 breaks as well cost him 2 racks, Tim, because Badal run out on both of those scratches with ball in hand. So it's kind of been about the breaks, and he hasn't really had a chance to get going yet. And there's been a lot of safety as well. And Badala's also ended up winning those battles. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good for the Filipino, I think.
Yeah, especially the scratches on the break really hurt Swan Wei, and this might hurt Badal a bit there. Completely misjudged it.
Caught the 9-ball, Tim, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's a bad misjudgment. Okay, 5-ball is in a similar place to where it was last rack, Tim. So he's going to have to do something about that. Doesn't go in any of the pockets. 6-ball blocking the other pocket. Straight away, tried to open it up. Well, that was the 2-ball, beg your pardon, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's opened it up, but unfortunately not got a shot on it, but needs to get a real tight safety in here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Tim. This is very jumpable.
Well, I would say the cue ball is quite close to the 5, so does have to elevate a lot. Not saying he won't get over the ball, I'm more saying it's difficult to aim and it's not always as easy to get enough speed on the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
it was not a gimme. The jump was there, but it was not a gimme.
So this is an opportunity you feel he really does have to take here, though. He must run these out, Tim.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, even though it's so early in the second set, I feel like if he doesn't run out here, then his confidence is just going to drop to a certain point. Slightly further than he would have liked there.
His cue ball just hasn't been quite good enough, I don't think. Yeah, you can't miss opportunities like that, and it's all because, okay, it wasn't a difficult shot, but he never got the position that he wanted, Tim, so that knocks your confidence a little bit more as well, doesn't it? It was just made it into a blind pocket slightly instead of being straight in on it where he should have been.
Yeah, and also straight in, you're using less spin. He had to go into the long rail, spin the cue ball back out, and that little spin does transfer into the object ball, into the path of the cue ball. So now suddenly, while it could have been just a straight stop shot, now suddenly you're throwing the ball a little bit left and right. Well, similar to this. It could have been so easy to get from 7 to 8, and now the young man really has to do something.
Yeah, there's the difference, though. He's recovered it, Tim. And it's just another chance. Too many. We did say at the beginning of the rack, oh, that was a little bit quick on that one. But we did mention at the beginning of the rack, Tim, this is a rack you feel he had to run out just to get that very, very rosy for this young man's future, certainly in this game. And he makes a ball. Needs to eat a lot more pork adobo. Build up his strength a little bit. Stay away from the balut.
Wow, that really worked out nicely. Took the chances, and now look at this: 3 and a 4 in front of the corner. 5-8 combination.
He kind of just can't get into the match, can he? Wait. And, you know, give a lot of credit to this young man, Tim, because when he is getting the chances, he's burying them.
Yeah, you can say
advantage.
that the 2 scratches in the previous set really started to get Badal going, and I think if Suan Wei, if he put more pressure on from the beginning, then Badal would not have gone so confident. I think it would have been okay to still stop this young man, but not if you're gonna give him like a couple ball on hands, couple really decent outs. And well, now things might look not too great actually for the man from Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, his confidence building all the time now, this young man, and every pot of the ball, the young man from Chinese Taipei is dwindling, and this is going to be 2-0 lead, breaking, needless to say, on the coming break. Made a ball, Tim. Made 2 balls. 3 balls. And a shot. Well, he has a possible... Yes, he does have the 2 down the rail. Okay, it's not easy, but it's a chance, Tim.
Well, the only thing I'm wondering is how are you going to get shape on the 3 ball? Unless you're going to play a lot of inside, trying not to scratch, trying to get past the side, but a very difficult shot.
Well, he did manage to get on the 3 ball. Unfortunately, the 2 ball is still there, but it's okay. Hasn't left it. Could easily have left something easy. Gentle side to side. He's got there, Tim. He's gone back for shorty. Now, which cue has he laid down?
Well, I do like the jump cue though. I mean, if you can jump full into the 2 ball, bank the 2 ball up table, you got 3 balls to get safe behind.
Kick and stick. Play with a little bit left hand spin here. Played it well, Tim. Be calling the 7. There you heard our referee. 7 ball, corner pocket. Low tariff. Needs the cue ball to hold up. Needs the 2 ball to hold up. He's left it. So just a slight change in momentum here, Tim.
Yeah, this really could bring him back into the match. If you consider Badal now, I mean, I'm not saying he's making mistakes, but there were a couple safety shots where he's left away in really nice positions. I mean, who wouldn't love to get the opportunity like this one?
Just looking more confident around the table now as well. Got a little bit of a spring in his step. His whole body language has changed. Looks like 2-2, Tim.
Filipino gamers, you can now earn real rewards just for playing mobile games like chess on this crazy new site.
Doesn't want to finish on the 50-yard line.
Well, also has
Scratch.
to make sure to make a nice follow through, not to scratch indeed.
Played it nicely, Tim, didn't he?
Yep. Great shot from 9 to 10. And this would tie the score once again. Similar scoreline basically compared to the first set.
Another good solid hit. But nothing down this time, and a shot on the 1, Tim.
Yeah, definitely a nice impact on the balls, just slightly a little bit more cut. That's where you can already see some of the balls, they seem to find each other. So interesting to see, the fuller you hit them, the better the spread. That's also one of the really scrappy layout.
He's not trying the 10, is he? I think he's eyeing up the 10 ball here, Tim.
Oh, would be interesting to see. This is a very thin combination. Far from easy. Would get him on the hill though.
Oh no, the 2
Just
went.
for the 2 ball. Okay. Well, you got me there.
I got myself. I was getting all excited then. I was thinking, oh, here comes an early 10. I didn't even realise that the 2 went. I mean, even I wouldn't play a crazy shot like that, Tim. Come on.
You mean cutting the 2 ball?
No, I mean playing the compo. Oh, it's not going to reach. It's going to be ball in hand. That's sloppy.
Oh. Well, it will be interesting to see what he plays here with the ball in hand. Could possibly look at a 3-10 combination. Not easy by any means, but the 4 not so easy to get to. Could also leave himself something to open up the 4-9.
He's left himself an angle here to draw up into the 4 and the 9. He's going
I
rail first,
really was
is he?
expecting him. I was expecting him to at least go into the long rail, maybe bump the 9, or I mean, just scary this though. Has made it. How's the cue ball? Does he get on the 5? Gets the nudge. He does get on the 5 ball, so now this is a chance to go from 2-0 down to 3-2 up in this second set.
Just as you say that, what a mistake. And it has been that cue ball again, Tim, that, have to be honest, wasn't brilliant, was it? It hasn't been brilliant throughout. It's been his nemesis. Very close, though, to the kick again. Very unlucky not to make the 6.
Yeah,
bit
very good try,
short-paced.
but indeed, he left me flabbergasted there just by where he's left the cue ball for himself. That was very shocking.
What a great word. I haven't heard that word for a while, but it's a great word, flabbergasted. Used in exactly the proper tense. So well done, sir. You said you speak no English a little while ago. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted how good your English is.
Well, I'm also flabbergasted with how nicely Badal is clearing up the tables at the moment. The only way for Swan Wei to get back.
So breaking for the match, and he made the 1 ball in the side pocket as he got a shot on the 2. No, he hasn't. So it's going to be a push out or a very, very aggressive jump.
Well, I cannot really imagine him going for the jump there. I mean, quite some distance, has to land great on the ball, not guaranteed shape on the 3 ball. So he's going for a push out. I don't mind this at all. Oh dear.
Oh, he hasn't called push out. Well, he said it to the other player, and the other player's okay with it. And this actually happened in the final of the China Open with Wojtek Szewczyk. And the referee didn't notice, but Dang said he didn't call push out. And there was a long discussion, and in the end it was deemed to be ball in hand. Szewczyk was something like 6-1 up at the time. So that's very sporting there of Zhu Wei. He didn't have to do that, Tim, but he did, which was nice to see in our sport.
Well, you can imagine too. You're down 1 set, down 3-2. You know that possibly you make one more mistake and the other player will kick you out of the tournament. So you know there's a lot at stake. You're playing a World Championship qualifier, so you know, I mean, I wouldn't understand if people chose to take the ball in hand, but I actually think it's a nice gesture, the fact that he didn't.
Yeah, me too. Very, very good sportsmanship from Wei there. A round of applause for you, sir. And in general, players are pretty good like that, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, most of the players, there's always going to be, unfortunately, there's always going to be people that will ruin things for others. But in general, I think pool has really grown a lot in the last couple of years. And the integrity is one of the things that works nicely. Unfortunately, one of the not so great things is the fact that social media sometimes really winds up, well, basically anything that happens. Oh, look at this. Look at that cue ball. Houston, we have a problem. This will be super tough to get to.
It's not a very nice way to repay his kindness from earlier, is it?
No, not by any means. Oh, he might be able to go 3 rails. Long, long, short with left spin. Oh, he went 2 rails. Look at this for a hit. Wow,
Terrific.
what a fantastic
What
shot
an
that
escape.
was.
Tremendous. Are you going to write that down or shall I, Tim?
You can have the honor. Wow. I was really surprised he still could get it that way. Well, not too horrible either. Such an important moment too. Yeah, straight stop shot into the 4. Oh, he hit it so firm and he did not take care well enough. The cue ball had to be frozen to the back of the ball.
I was just going to say, how are his nerves going to hold up? Big, big chance to win rack and the match there. Not an easy ball into the side pocket. There is a thin edge, but that's no good to him. Can't avoid the scratch, so he's going to have to kick it from behind.
Oh.
Good contact, but it's on, Tim. This is on.
Is it?
Now you've said it like that, I'm not sure.
Well, I'm
Yes,
more
it is.
thinking about you could go rail first off the 7. Just like that off the 7. Played it in a little bit of a 2-way. I like what he's done with the cue ball there. So you look, he is on the 3 ball. In case had he made it.
You've got to keep the cue ball out here as well. That's one of the dangers. You've got to catch it on the underside like he did. Great shot. Needed a little bit of help with the nudge. Well, he thought it went, but obviously it didn't.
Yeah. This. I mean, he is making things very tough on himself. I mean, he is still getting back to the table in this rack, but at some point, this young man is going to run out. A lot of danger involved. Oh, he got a little bit jabby on that. I don't think he miscued. You could see his body move. Cheated the pocket and drew the cue ball behind the 8. So I guess Wei is going to get back to the table, but
I think he might be hooked though behind the 5 ball, Tim.
Yeah, great call. Did he get the hook? I don't think he has.
Combo then on the 7 called. Or the carom, of course. He's playing the carom. Nicely done. Did well to hold the 4 ball just enough. Nice angle side rail for the 5. Chance to go heel in this second set. He's overcut it, has he? No.
Ooh. Well, very scary pace. Not just the object ball, but if you look at the cue ball, held it nicely. Now, can he hold it together to close it out? To close at least his rack out to make this a heel set. You would assume so, but in these short sets, the nerves are always there. You know that one mistake can cost you the whole thing.
He has a nice angle on the 8 here. A little bit of a stretch maybe. But he's come up with another clearance here, Tim, which was under a lot of pressure, but he's managed it very nicely indeed. And as you said, it's heel in the second set.
Now, nothing on the break, but the good news is, if you look at the layout, everything in the open, but the hook on the 1 does give away at least the chances to win the second set. And I'm not a big fan of the push out John just played. I feel like it's very thin into the 1, and then the cue ball is going to run into the 9, so I'm not a big fan of taking this on.
Yeah, now he's thinking, I didn't quite get that push out just quite right. He's having to swerve it, I think, Tim, slightly. Oh, he done very well, didn't he? He's done very well.
Just not scratch. Just don't scratch.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised he beat the kiss. He beat the bump on the 9. And imagine if the cue ball stopped maybe a couple of inches before the corner, it would have been a full hook behind the 6.
He honestly didn't think it was going to make it to the corner pocket, but it shows you how fast this table's running. Three ball. A problem. Or does it go in the side, Tim? I think it does go in the side. Four ball looks pretty much on for a combo as well. no, obviously goes to the side pocket. So what a chance to take this to a third and deciding set.
Well, not too fast yet. I mean, the 7 might not go by the 9, as you can see. So 6, 7, 8. Still some cue ball work to do.
I'm getting too excited again, Tim. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, this is the shot, isn't it? How does he get on the 6, which will give him the angle to get on the 7? Pretty much centre table, run across the face of the 7, off the 6. It's all about this shot, Tim.
Yeah, if he lands on the rail, that would be probably the worst. Well, gotta say, I do like the angle here. Top right spin. To play the 8 in the top right corner.
He's had his chances to close out the set, John Badal. Oh, he wants it to slow up. You're not allowed to use your glove, though.
Well, this story might get another tail. He's pretty straight on the 8. Just a
Can he
slight
play
angle.
short side?
Yeah, if he plays just forward, he might run towards the 9 instead of the short side of it. So he might have to choose to really pound the ball in. Literally stun it off the rail, maybe a diamond or... Well, I would like 2 diamonds, but it's so straight.
Uh-oh.
Look at the cue ball.
Oh, no. He's picked the 10 up and said thank you very much. He's going to shake the hand.
Hi, hirap ko talaga makita ng pera ngayon. Paano pa naman makakairam ng 10,000 agad-agad? Kung